This video probably won't come off very nice to most people, and that's because I'm gonna say what I truly mean. And when you say what you mean in a world full of people lying to themselves, rationalizing, telling themselves rationalize, when you say what you mean in a world full of lies, people don't like you for it. People love to lie to themselves. People love to keep telling themselves what I like to call a bullshit story. They love to keep living a lie, because living a lie is easier than telling yourself the truth. And so everything I say here is what I mean. It's my truth. It's the truth I've discovered in life. And so because I'm going to say what I mean, it might come off mean, but I don't really care, because this needs to be heard. Because honestly, bro, I am actually scared for the future of the world, and especially men. I'll be quite honest. I started making these videos because I want to cut through the noise, the bullshit of self-improvement space here online. You know, I'm into fitness, I'm into self-improvement. I'm just into becoming the best you and living your life to the fullest. And I guess you can call that the self-improvement space, but there's a lot of bullshit around here. There's a lot of people who paint that fake image. They just fucking copy whatever. None of them are actually like doing something, right? And so I want to cut through that noise, man. And I want to tell you the truth, because I'm scared for the future. You know, I talk to a lot of young men. I mean, I'm a young man. I'm 21. Okay, I'm 21, but when I look at the average young man today, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, the biggest thing I notice is this right here is holding them back. They are trapped up here. And the last thing I want for people, and the last thing I want for you and myself, is to live in jail your whole life. Like, mentally live in jail your whole fucking life, man. That just sucks. Like, it just blows my mind what people are capable of becoming, are capable of doing, because of how powerful this mind is. Like, we are so powerful. We can literally accomplish whatever we want and do whatever we want with our lives. Like, you can literally take your thoughts and manifest them and turn them into a reality. You can accomplish anything, because what separates you between somebody who literally has everything in the world, right? Or what separates you between your inspirations, or the person with the car you want, or the relationship you want, or the connection to God you want? What separates you two? It always comes down to your mind. And a lot of people, they mentally live in jail. And what I mean by that is, growing up, bro, you probably there was probably dreams you had. You know, I remember growing up, I had dreams. Funny thing is, now I'm actually accomplishing those dreams. And, you know, I always thought they were just like weird thoughts in my mind. Like, I remember when I was 11, 12, I had this thought that I wanted to be a bodybuilder. Mind you, I never played a sport in my life when I had this thought. I've never done like a push-up. Like, I didn't do anything. I was scrawny. I never played a sport in high school. Yet when I was like 11, 12, I don't know, I looked up the bodybuilders. I wanted to be a bodybuilder. I want to get jacked. And now I've done 2 bodybuilding shows. And now I'm known for being a bodybuilder, because I'm a fucking bodybuilder. And it's just like, whoa. I'm actually accomplishing the dreams I had when I was a kid. And every single person out there, what were the dreams you had when you were a little kid? A little boy or a little girl? And are you currently going after them? Or have you allowed society, have you allowed older people, have you allowed your friends, have you allowed just whoever to tell you, oh no, that's not realistic. You shouldn't go after that. You need to get a real job. You can't do that. No, you need to go to college and do that. And look, here's the thing. A lot of times you'll just fucking lie to yourself and tell yourself, no, that actually isn't realistic. But have you ever thought about it? Have you ever actually weighed it out? Is it realistic or is it not? Or are you just fucking wrapping it up really quick, saying, yeah, it's unrealistic, but never actually thinking about, wait, could I actually do that? You know? And when you think about it, you're just going to be thinking about the things that are stopping you. And you know where you're going to instantly go to? What somebody else told you. Or some type of limiting belief. And in my opinion, why not just go after it? You know, what I've discovered, if you truly want to live the best life, bro. And first, let me tell you how I know this. If you want to live the best life, you need to literally mentally die before you ever start living. Like, you literally have to just say to yourself, my life's over. Today's my last day. And literally just like imagine yourself just dying today. And then tomorrow, everything is nothing but up. Everything is nothing but gain. Everything is nothing but growth. And even if you fail, even if you fuck up, even if people laugh at you and you get humiliated because you took the risk and you made that leap of faith and you tried to go a different path and you didn't listen to them, even if that goes all wrong, you already died, so what does it matter? The thing is, one day you're going to die. And the way I know this, let me come back to it. You see that? This is Roman numerals of the day my sister passed away. And I talk about this often on this channel. Talk about this often all the time. There's a reason this is my first tattoo. I never plan on getting tattoos. Never. There's a reason I got this tattoo. Because when my sister passed away, you know, it sucked. But I took it as a learning lesson. I didn't even shed a tear when she passed away. I only cried when my mom cried. And, you know, that was just, her emotion was so strong, it came out of me. But to me, it was just a learning lesson. Like, the second I found out, I wasn't even sad. I saw growth from it. Instantly in my mind, I was like, I just got to become a better man. That's it. But what went through my head all week, you know, the week after she passed away, is I was laying in bed for like the whole week, pretty much. Didn't know what to fucking do with my life, but I kept just playing this visualization of like, dude, if I was her and I was taking my last breath on the concrete, she got in a car crash, you know, if I was taking my last breath, would I be happy with the life I lived, or would I be begging God for one more day? And I thought back to all the dreams I had, all the things I wanted to accomplish, all the things I wanted to become, all the aspirations I had, all the ambitions I had. And then I thought how I lived my life up until that point, and I realized there wasn't a single thing I did to accomplish that. There wasn't a single thing I did to move myself closer to that dream I had when I was a kid, to those ambitions I had, to really the life my imagination created. There wasn't a single thing I was doing. And I wasn't doing it because I didn't mentally die. I was still controlled by the thoughts, the opinions of other people, the limiting beliefs of other people. Like, literally think about that. Other people's limiting beliefs were limiting me. And they were limiting me even though they weren't in a spot I wanted to be in. Like, think about that. I was stopping myself because what somebody else said who was not even in the spot I wanted to be in. Like, that is just fucking stupid. It's insane. And I bring that up because today I went to my loan office talking about my loan. You know, some issues going on, but I got there and I'm talking to this dude. He's a really cool dude. I like this dude, okay? Because on the phone, we were talking about coming in. He's like, yeah, I'm the only bald dude here. That's pretty funny when you can say the bald dude. That's some humiliation. I love that shit. But I get there, right? Talking to this guy, and he's asking me what I'm doing, okay? Asking me what I'm doing, like, for work. I tell him what I do for work. I coach people on fitness, nutrition, habits, mindset, social media growth, and then also business growth. So I get people in shape, then I help them blow up on social media, then I help them start a coaching business and grow that. And he was like, oh, how much did you make? I was like, yeah, I did like 12 or 13K this month. It's been my best month so far. And he goes, holy shit. And he's like, actually, my son wanted to do exactly what you're doing. Like, he was trying to get into bodybuilding, and I thought it was weird when he was meal prepping all his foods. Like, he would mass cook all this food, and I kept telling him to stop cooking in my kitchen because it's just so much, and it's kind of annoying. And then he was trying to do the social media as well and coach people, but I told him he has to go to college and he has to get this degree so he can, you know, get this job. And Because I never thought that something like that could actually, like, is it safe? Is it safe? And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, it's safe if you learn something. You can always make money. It's a skill set. It's the same thing with college. You're not guaranteed a job if you got a degree, nor are you guaranteed a job if you don't have a degree. Like, you're not guaranteed shit in life. That's all a belief system. Think about that. I didn't exactly say that, but I'm like, yeah, man, I've been successful a year and a half, and I'll be successful the rest of my life because I gained all these characteristics. And onto him, though, on the learning lesson, he stopped his son pretty much from following these dreams and ambitions because his father's limiting belief was that you cannot make money from your passion, is that you cannot go out and create something outside of a job or somebody else's fucking creation and create your own thing. Literally telling him to stop meal prepping in his kitchen so he could build muscle and get in better shape. He was like, yeah, my son was doing the eating big thing. I was like, the bulking. He's like, yeah, he was doing the bulking. He didn't get it. He would like get big, then shred down. It's just weird. And in my mind, I look him up down like, dude, you got a fucking belly. You got tits. What the fuck are you talking about? I wish I could say that to him, but sometimes there's such things you shouldn't say. But I do mean that, and I know it's mean, but and that really kind of pissed me off today. I like the dude, but it pisses me off because I know that son does not want to be in his father's position, working in a loan office, 9 to 5, not making much money at all, bald, fat, probably not loving his life, and his son's trying to do something. He probably has dreams to become a bodybuilder. He probably has dreams. His passion's probably coaching people and it's fitness. And he wants to get into that, right? But all because his father said, no, you can't do that. He instilled that limiting belief in him. And the thing is, he's so young, he doesn't know what to believe. So he's going to look up to his father, of course, and his father's going to ingrain that negative belief in him, and it's going to hold him back because, a man cannot rise above what he does not see in himself, what he does not believe. And so he's perfectly capable of accomplishing exactly what he would want to accomplish, but all because one little belief, it stopped him. It stopped him, bro. And that's why I see in so many people, they care too much. I don't give a fuck. I don't remember the last time I've given a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck. You know why, dude? Because this is my life. It's your life too. Stop giving a fuck about what other people think. If you want to go do something with your life, then just do it, man. Because if you give a fuck, you're living for them. But the question is, are you living for them or are you living for yourself? Is this your life or is it their life? Do you want to please yourself or do you want to please other people? Because you have this one life. And at the end of it, do you want to be proud and feel accomplished of what you have done with your time on planet Earth, right? Or do you want to be like, fuck, dude, I allowed other people to hold me back from doing what I wanted to do. I live for other people, man. And cool, you can live for other people, but I know for me, I have dreams, I have ambitions, I have imaginations that I want to go create and accomplish and fulfill, man. So I'm not going to care about what you have to think because it doesn't benefit me at all. It doesn't. That's just my opinion on it all. So many people just allow other people to hold them back, Biggest thing is, if you're listening to somebody who's not in the spot you want to be in, or if you're listening to somebody who isn't in the spot you want to be in, what are you doing? And let me say this nicely. You're a dumbass. Like, literally. If you allow somebody who is not in the spot you want to be in to stop you, it really anybody at all, but especially the people who don't have the physique you want, who don't make the amount of money you want, who don't have the cars you want, or the mindset you want, or the relationship with God you want, or the relationship with a significant other that you want, or the family you want, or any of these things you want. If they don't have that, then why would you ever listen? You should literally do the exact opposite of what they say. Seriously, because clearly their belief system, their thought patterns, their thinking doesn't get the results that you want in life. Right? Because thoughts lead to actions. And then actions lead to habits or behavior patterns. And those lead to character. And your character determines your outcome, but also your success in life. Because your level of personal development will never, your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development. And that all starts with your thoughts. So why listen to other people's thought patterns? Why implement theirs if they're not where you want to be at? That's why people can't break free, because they can't think for themselves. So they must grab other people's thinking and use it for their own, because they can't think for themselves. If you can learn to think for yourself, you can learn to do anything you want in this world. This mind is the most powerful thing. And if you don't learn how to use it, and realistically, that should be your main goal in life, is learning how to use this mind. If you can learn how to use this mind, you can learn how to accomplish anything you want. Quite literally. If you can get your thoughts to work for you, you can accomplish anything you want. It is all about getting your thoughts on your side and having them work for you so that they push you into the direction you want to go. This is just the most important thing, is mindset, bro. Up here, dude, that's what you need to work on the most when you were young. I said this to my friend once who went to college. We were hanging out the summer after the first year. And something I said to him is like, dude, I'm just so focused on reading books, self-improvement, like meditating, etc. Because, you know, my brain fully doesn't develop until I'm 25, right? Like, it's still like, it's like Play-Doh right now. It's very malleable. And so I really want to work on that part of me right now before I even think about going to college or really think about what exactly I'm going to do. Because I understood that if my mindset is strong, if I'm able to control my mind, if I understand how my mind works, all these different things, right? If I learn my mind, it will put me in such a better position for the rest of my life, especially if I'm doing it while I'm young. Because if not, then you pick up all the bullshit along the way, then you're 25, 26, you know, now your brain's like fully developed. Can you still change it? Yes. But is it harder? Yes. Because you get stuck in your ways. And what ends up happening is eventually, the only reason you get stuck in those ways is because you've been stuck in them for so long that revealing to yourself the truth, the lies you have been living, will fucking hurt. They will fucking hurt. And that's why people will put their limiting beliefs on you. Why? Because their limiting beliefs are so strong that they believe they are true, right? They've been telling themselves lies their whole life that they believe they are true. And so they would rather drag you down so that they can continue telling themselves that their lies are actually truths, rather than just telling themselves the truth and feeling the pain that they have been they have been living a lie for 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 10 plus years. Because think about how much that would hurt. Think about somebody who's been living a lie for 5 years and they tell themselves that, like, wow, I allowed my parents, or allowed that my ex, or allowed this person to hold me back from the life I wanted to live because they implanted a limiting belief that I couldn't achieve that. So they lived a lie, believing that they couldn't achieve that, and so they never went after it, and now they ran out of time, and now they're so far fucking away from their fucking goal because their mind's just fucked. They don't want to tell themselves the truth, man. They don't, because it'll just hurt. The regret will be so strong, but here's the thing, regret is your guideline in life. So it's fine to tell yourself the truth. You need to. But seriously, man, this is why I preach gratitude every single day. This is what I'm going to end this video off with. This is why I preach gratitude. And this is why I literally have a tattoo on my neck that says gratitude. Because when I wake up and I practice gratitude in my morning journaling, which I've been doing for the past at least 3 years. I don't know, it's been probably 1,000 days. I've been doing morning journaling every single day for the past 3 years. The reason I do that is because when I ground myself, when I thank God for today, it causes me to realize that I was given today, right? I don't need today. I didn't earn today. I was given it. I'm lucky to have today. I'm lucky to be living today, right? I don't deserve it, but I have it. And so I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to be thankful that I have today. And I'm going to do everything that I want to with my day. I'm going to become who I want today with my day. Because I believe the best way to worship God is to embody what God put you on this earth to become, like what God is, right? God isn't negativity. He isn't limiting. He isn't limiting beliefs. He isn't holding back. He's positive. He's growth, right? He's abundance. And so I'm going to embody God becoming abundant, not giving a fuck what people got to say, being limitless, right? That's what I'm going to do. Create, man. That's how I'm going to embody God every single day. So that's why I thank God every single morning for my life. And I show him that I'm grateful by not, like, literally by not giving a fuck. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not giving a fuck is not caring. It's not making people feel bad. It's not giving a fuck about people, the negativity, the limiting beliefs that people every single day, and the energy is going to try to put on you, man. The devil's going to try to put on you, bro. Not to get too spiritual here, but straight up, I'm not going to care. Yeah, man. When you wake up tomorrow, remember, you didn't need to. And there's somebody else who didn't. So, think about how grateful you are. Or allow yourself to be so grateful for the days you get on planet Earth. The days you get to exist. And show that gratitude by going after exactly what you want. By going right even when they tell you to go left. By having faith. By trusting that it's all going to work out. Alright, guys. I gotta hop on some client calls, but I appreciate if you watched this whole entire video. And I seriously, if it changed your mind, if you found it valuable, share it with a friend. And also, guys, leave a comment down below. Okay? I want to hear what was the one thing I said in this video that, like, shifted your mindset. What was one thing that was like, wow. Okay? Because a lot of times I'm just spewing things, but I don't know exactly what really hits home for you. And that's what I want to know, okay? I love you guys. Peace out.